Happy Halloween, everyone! Unfortunately, in Australia, we don't really celebrate Halloween, which is a real shame, but that won't stop me from sharing some chilling content to mark the occasion. Today, I'm excited to kick off a yearly tradition, spooky albums. Every Halloween, I'll introduce you to a few spine-tingling metal albums that are sure to haunt your playlists. These could be disturbing albums, DSBM, or Horrorfield landscapes, anything I deem unnervingly spooky. So brace yourself, because today I'm presenting 10 eerie albums that will send shivers racing down your spine and chill you to the bone. Maybe not 10. Feel free to share your own nightmare-inducing album recommendations in the comments below. Now let's descend into darkness and begin our journey through sonic terrors. First up is the Horrorfield Septic, Hexen, and a self-titled album released in 2019. This album is a chilling descent into madness, overflowing with layers of grime and filth. The distant screams echo hauntingly, creating an atmosphere thick with dread. Listening to this feels like fucking being trapped in a claustrophobic space, enveloped by waves of auditory horror. It's as if you are hearing the fractured thoughts of a mind in torment. With an abundance of noise and distortion, this album is disturbingly immersive, particularly when experienced in the dark. A cacophony, I'm talking about a fucking cacophony of sound stretches across its 54-minute runtime, making it the perfect companion for Halloween this season. While it embraces raw black metal elements, it is dominated by an unsettling barrage of noise, heavy fucking breathing, and dissonant guitars, each note contributing to an overwhelming sense of impending apocalyptic terror. Prepare yourself for such a haunting journey that lingers long after the final track fades into silence. If you crave more nightmare-fueled black metal, look no further than the US band Nightbringer and their harrowing 2014 release, Ego Dominus Tuus. This album is a sheer fucking terror. The vocals are menacing, as if you're being captured by like Freddy Krueger who's lurking in the shadows in your dreams. The production is heavy and layered, creating an overwhelming sonic assault that crushes your senses. From start to finish, this terrifying album is sure to haunt your dreams with its manic vocals and relentless intensity. If you're seeking spine-chilling tunes this Halloween, Ego Dominus Tuus delivers fantastic black metal that will leave you fucking spooked. My favorite track, I Am the Gateway, holy shit, showcases monstrous vocals, dissonant riffs, and thunderous drumming that will send shivers down your spine. The synth work is particularly haunting, crafting an atmosphere like being encased in a small space as a monstrous creature closes in on you as you cower in fear. Prepare for the killer tracks where fire never dreamt for man, and the mind-bending The Otherness of Being. The final track, holy crap, culminating in a chilling 12-minute closer that will make you question your very existence. This is a Horrorfield album in every sense, and I fucking love it. I'm compelled to recommend Shining and their debut album Within Deep Dark Chambers as a must-listen for Halloween. Now hear me out. What could be more frightening than the spectre of self-destruction? I can't say the other S word. The melodies here are haunting, and Nicholas Cavarfo's vocals are nothing short of fucking manic. While this album leans more towards black metal than the other releases, it is drenched in despair, featuring an overwhelming number of depressing tracks. Shining are known for like their upbeat songs, engaging songs in the realm of DSBM. Shining's Within Deep Dark Chambers delves into the darkest corners of your psyche, reflecting on the act of committing one's final transgression, which I'm trying to think of the other word For that, the guitars create an eerie soundscape layered with atmospheric dread. Reflecting in Solitude is an excellent opener, offering a truly haunting experience when listening to it through headphones in the dark. Stonelands is another soul-shattering piece, pulling you deeper into a world of torment. As the final hour ticks toward midnight, within deep dark chambers envelops you in a dread and contemplation. Live or die, make your choice. That's what Jigsaw would say. Echoes throughout, particularly evident in And Only Silence Remains. This is a truly horror-fueled album, mirroring the chilling fucking realities of existence and the darkness that lurks within. One album that sends chills down my spine is the French black metal band Blut aus Nord and their 2022 release, Disharmonian Undreamable Abysses. In my opinion, this is one of the scariest albums I've ever encountered in my whole entire life. The songwriting, combined with the drilling guitars and suffocating atmosphere, creates a soundscape filled with layers of haunting melody. It's avant-garde black metal infused with like a industrialized flair, and it sounds fucking absolutely incredible. Whew. The spiraling guitars evoke a psychedelic allure, transporting you into the twisted mind of a madman. Inaudible tricks lurk throughout the album, designed to unnerve and terrify. This dissonant horror-fueled masterpiece, yes, I'm going to say it, it's a fucking masterpiece, is truly something to behold. And let me tell you, listening to this album while driving in the dark, deserted country road is an experience like no other. With no lights surrounding you, just the shadows of kangaroos, wombats and koalas darting across your path. The terror amplifies with every fucking note. Disharmonian Undreamable Abysses is the perfect soundtrack for Halloween. A chilling companion that will haunt your thoughts long after the final track has faded into silence. Another album that is utterly terrifying is the 10th sub-level of, by Leviathan, released in 2003. This album represents a suffocating descent into despair where the distortion and raw production create a sonically harrowing experience. The riffs and melodies are dizzying, reflecting the agony and fucking torment embedded in each note. Desperate screams resonate like a haunting plea for help, drawing you into the chilling narrative of a soul spiraling out of fucking control, with the only escape seemingly leading to the darkest corners of existence. The tracks here are nothing short of amazing, haunting and perfectly suited for the Halloween season. Sadoniskon, if that's how you pronounce it, features a riff that lingers in the mind like a malevolent spectre, while fucking your ghost in chains of ice is disturbingly captivating, leaving you both repulsed and enthralled. The Idiot Sun is another standout, evoking a sense of bleak hopelessness that permeates the album, as the closing track, At the Door to the 10th sub-level of, serves as a chilling reminder of the depths to which mankind can plunge in their self-destructive tendencies. This is undeniably one of the best DSBM albums of all fucking time, and its raw, cold production will send shivers racing down your spine, perfectly encapsulating the essence of horror with reality. Wow, I might have to censor the S word in the editing because YouTube loves to slap helplines and warnings on my videos, which often result in them not being recommended to other people. But regardless, this album is incredible. Definitely check it out this Halloween. It's a haunting journey into the abyss, and it will leave you questioning the very fabric of your existence. I'm compelled to include Slipnot here with a singular focus on their haunting track Iowa from their sophomore album of the same name, of course, self-titled album. This song is an exceptional auditory experience that when I first heard it sent a chill down my spine. It opens with a slow, eerie guitar picking that sets a foreboding tone, gradually building tension with pounding fucking drums and Corey Taylor's visceral vocals. It's an incredible piece that stretches to around like 15 minutes, a journey that feels both endless and enthralling. The atmosphere is suffocating, wrapping you in a shroud of unease. While I don't find the entire album Iowa particularly scary, this song stands out as a terrifying masterpiece. It captures the essence of anguish and chaos, drawing you deeper into its dark depths. You can feel the anticipation mounting, and when the climax finally erupts, it does not disappoint. Each note reverberates like a cry for salvation, echoing through the corridors of your mind, perfect for those who seek a glimpse into the abyss this Halloween. Iowa is a chilling reminder of the power of music to evoke terror. And speaking of new metal, I must include Daddy by Korn. When I first heard this song about 20 years ago, I was profoundly disturbed, yet I couldn't help but love it. This track is another long, harrowing journey running around 12 minutes, but it's the sheer panic in Jonathan Davis's voice, especially in the final moments, that truly unsettle you. The lyrics are disturbingly poignant, and the emotional weight is downright fucking terrifying. The songwriting is masterful, but it's the cries at the end that resonate with a sense of helplessness, echoing in the darkest corners of the mind. Daddy is the closing track on Korn's self-titled album, and I genuinely believe that none of their other songs come close to the sheer horror encapsulated in this one. It delves deep into the themes of child abuse and even fucking torture, leaving you to ponder the unimaginable pain Davis must have endured to create something so sinister and raw. The haunting final moments linger long after the music has stopped imprinting themselves into your mind. This song's absolutely amazing. That ending is truly chilling, and it's a perfect track for Halloween, as it encapsulates the essence of horror in a way that few songs can. One album that will make you shrivel up into a broom is A Kill's debut album, The Dreaming Eye, released in 2015. I could have picked any album from this band, even the newer releases from this year, but there's something uniquely unsettling about The Dreaming Eye. The vocals are vicious and fucking intense, like a wretched soul possessed by Satan himself, howling in agony and despair. The songwriting is absolutely fantastic, drawing you into a nightmarish world of horror and chaos that feels all too real. The entire album is an overwhelming war of sound drenched in blood and despair. The synths used throughout the haunting, creating an atmosphere that is as chilling as it is captivating. Listening to this album with headphones at night is an experience that can send shivers down your spine. You may find yourself glancing nervously around the room, lying in bed, questioning what those ominous shadows are lurking on the wall. Paranoia creeps in, your heart races as fear envelops you. This is not just music, this is a deeply spooky journey into the abyss. Every track is intense and heavy, but perhaps my favorite is Consummation. The closer transports you into a world of sheer terror where, despite being physically safe in your own reality, the music wraps around you like a suffocating shroud. It feels as if you are being swallowed by a gaping vortex, spiraling into the dark realms of space, never to return. This album is easily one of the most nightmarish, horror-fueled creations ever made. It's a perfect soundtrack for Halloween, a chilling testament to the darker side of human emotion and experience. If you dare to listen, prepare yourself for a descent into that madness. This album terrified me when I was a kid. I don't know why, but there was something about acid baths album, When the Kite String Pops, that made me feel deeply uneasy. I first encountered this record around 15 years ago and it was just too fucking frightening. Even listening to it now, I understand why it unsettled me as a child. Yet, strangely I find that this album still holds incredible value and deserves a place in your Halloween playlist. With its potent blend of sludge, heavy metal, industrial and even hardcore, this album truly has it all. Acid Bath was ahead of their time with harsh, aggressive vocals that drip with venom and hatred. Daxrix possesses an incredible voice, a haunting instrument that echoes the very essence of fucking fear. The album cover only adds to the terror, featuring clown that symbolizes the infamous serial killer John Wayne Gacy, which is enough to send chills down your spine. But this album isn't merely horror-fueled, it stirs your emotions in a way that is reminiscent of a serial killer's psychological games. It lurks around you for a good hour, wrapping you in its sinister embrace. It's so good that it's both sinister and fun at the same time. The sludgy riffs throughout the album are dark and blood-soaked, infectious in their malevolence. From the hard-hitting cheap vodka to the slow, melancholic scream of the butterfly and the fierce aggression of Jezebel, each track possesses a haunting allure that you can't escape. The eerie synths in finger paintings of the insane amplify the terror, creating an ambience that feels like a descent into madness. This is music that doesn't just play in the background, it fucking infiltrates your mind, whispering dark thoughts and conjuring images that just fucking linger. Another spine-chilling album and adding to the Halloween playlist and on this video is the raw black metal band Rader Shrick and their haunting release Descensus, which was released in 2013. This is a Russian DSPM band at its finest, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. The atmospheric layers woven throughout the album create an unsettling soundscape, complemented by the eerie, creepy vocals that echoed like wails in the night. The harrowing cries coupled with razor-sharp riffs plunge you into a vortex of despair. The unsettling sound bites of girls crying, guns blasting and glass shattering paint a horrific scene that feels all too real, as if you are an unwilling witness to tragedy unfolding. This mid-tempo black metal album is drenched in agonizing screams, each one piercing through the soul like a dagger. Descensus is perfect for Halloween as it transports you into a world steeped in sorrow and despair. The melancholic melodies sweep you up in a wave of emotion that is both unsettling. The eerie melodies and skilled guitar work only enhance the album's haunting allure, making it a truly captivating fucking listen. As the music unfolds, you can feel the weight of despair settling heavily on your chest, suffocating. So as the night deepens and shadows stretch across the walls, prepare to surrender to the chilling atmosphere of this album. It's an invitation to confront your fears and embrace the darkness. A fitting soundtrack for a night dedicated to all things eerie and macabre. Dare to listen, but be warned. Finally, my final one is the Aesop Edition second album, deleted scenes from the Transition Hospital. This is such a great album. The album's impeccable production quality combined with hauntingly monstrous vocals creates an immersive experience that, while the initial track set a brooding tone, it just draws you in to like a mental asylum. For nearly an hour, you're enveloped in unsettling sounds like echoed like the whispers of lost souls trapped within crumbling walls. The unexpected fusion, jazzy and avant-garde influences showcase the band's bold experimentation as well, successfully melding diverse styles that elevate the sound to horrifying heights. Tracks like Pendulum Grave feature progressive jazzy interludes that dance eerily amidst black metal onslaughts, while the standout This Then Is Paradise showcases exceptional guitar work intertwined with a myriad of elements that demand attention. Every listen reveals new layers of terror and beauty, as if I'm wandering through twisted corridors of an abandoned asylum where echoes of madness swirl around you. The haunting atmosphere is thick with dread, never knowing what horrors await in the next track. This album is fantastic. It's a perfect auditory nightmare. Go check it out. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy it. That's it for the Halloween spooky songs video. Woo-hoo-hoo. Had a bit of problems with the microphone. So if there's unexpected cuts, just blame the fucking microphone, yeah? Stick a breadstick up your ass, microphone. Anyway, enjoy your Halloween. I will, because nothing really to celebrate here, but yeah. Enjoy your Halloween in America and in the UK. I know you guys love to celebrate Halloween. It's been fun. Let me know your spooky albums you're going to listen to this Halloween. And I'll see you in the next one.